What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Kwame here. I'm here with the lovely Maya and my boy Fresh. He's always keeping it fresh. Always keeping it fresh. So today what we're going to do is we're going to bring you guys some tips for maximizing gains. So we all have a tip for you today. So yeah, stay tuned. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the tips, and my first tip is for quads, so quadriceps. Okay. Now a lot of people always ask me about building your quads, and there's some things I can say are important when building your quads. So one of the things I would say is lifting some heavy weights. Okay, so getting some heavy weights on the quads is quite important. Another tip I would say is also forming technique, because forming technique, as you guys all know, is really important. So always try to work with the biomechanics of your movements. So one of the things you'd figure out is like, for instance, if you take a CC squat where most of the pressure is predominantly on your toes, you actually tend to focus on your quads a lot more as opposed to your hamstrings. Now once you start to drift the weight through your heels, you focus on your glutes and hamstrings a lot more. One of my biggest exercises and one of my favorite exercises I love actually is dumbbell walking lunges, and I actually do that for heavy weights as well. So you can go about 5 reps each leg. Make sure you take closer steps as opposed to bigger steps. If you take bigger steps, you hit your glutes and hamstrings a lot more. If you take really close steps, you hit your quads a lot more. So yeah, I'm gonna pass it on to Maya now.
Hi guys.
So Maya is gonna do a booty tip for the ladies.
I'm gonna do booty tips. Okay, so when you're trying to grow a booty, you want to do lots of volume on it. Okay, and you want to do lots of different movements. So hinging movements where you're tipping over at the hip and squeezing through with the glutes and the hamstrings. Squat movements. We want to do lateral movements, so lifting our legs out to the side lunges, and also kickbacks as well. Make sure you go slow and really squeeze and connect your muscle to your mind, so think about it. If you're not feeling it in your glutes, then what's the point in doing it? Okay, so really make sure you're feeling it in those glutes and get a good pump.
Alright, that's awesome. And so I've been trying to grow a booty myself for a while. So all my KFC gains is hasn't been going through to the booty. So thanks for the tips, Maya. Definitely, I'm gonna try that and give it a go. And 100%, I know, is my booty gonna look like yours?
Not quite as popping, but
oh
I'm sure
damn!
it'll look
I thought the KFC would feel.
It should, bro.
Will it keep me fresh?
I think it'll keep you fresh.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
I'm gonna try them booty tips myself.
Oh yeah, let's do this, man. Let's get this pumping.
My best. I'm gonna give y'all some tricep tips though, because if you're trying to get the triceps big, you need to hit them with a lot of volume. And a little trick that I can give you is to make sure you prioritize the triceps over chest when you're doing flat bench press or incline, by just bringing your arm or your hands in and do narrow press. So sometimes a lot of people do wide grip to get the chest nice and firm and thick, but if you want your triceps to look good, go in a little bit more narrow, and also the grip, squeeze. Don't just let the bar sit in your hand. Actually squeeze that tricep, because the tricep is actually being used in pushing in, pulling motion. So even when I'm doing dumbbell rows or cable rows, I'm squeezing at the fists to make sure my triceps are actually engaged, and I'm hitting them as well when I'm doing any overhead movement. And so instead of just trying to use all delts and chest or core, I also use my triceps a lot. And another note on triceps is to try to do your best to isolate them at the end of an arm and chest workout. So try that to maximize your tricep gains, and hopefully it works for you.
Well, thank you, Freshian. Those were some awesome tips. Definitely gonna try them. Freshian has world-class triceps. I'm gonna get him to do a bit of a flex for us pretty soon. And yeah, so I might just get you out the front, Fresh, to show us those triceps. Mad. And just do a frontal, so with both hands, like it's muscular. Those are the gains there. Maya, you're gonna have to do a booty pop for us. So Maya's gonna do a booty pop for us, and hopefully Maya's gonna be competing this year. So That's it. That's how you get a booty. That's how you get a booty. And I'm just gonna pass it on to my boy Fresh. I'm gonna get the quads up.
Get the quads out. Get the quads out, bro.
Quads.
Ooh.
Damn. Where can I get quad games like that?
So I'll swap you for some booty games.
Yeah, alright. I'll definitely swap.
Nice.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching.
Appreciate it.
Love you guys. Make sure you leave a comment, subscribe. Tell us what tips you want to hear next from both of us, or the three of us, and we'll get back to you. Just before we finish, Maya, what's your Instagram?
It's maytivate.pt.
So can you just spell that info?
MAYTIVATE.pt.
Perfect. What's your Instagram, Freshian?
It is Fresh. IANRUCKER. Freshian Rucker. Follow me.
That's it. And mine is KWAMEDUAH. There's lots of KFC in there. Make sure you check it out. And we out, guys. Peace.